Hello, my darling ladies. Crystal, your dating coach. As the title says, beware of married men. So I want to talk today about relationships, dating, being involved with a married man. So we're involved with a married man. We love him. We trust him. We believe he loves us. And we dream of a future together. He leaves his wife one day and he marries us. That's our goal when we are in a relationship with a married man. That one day he will leave his wife and he will be with us. We hear lots of stories about married men, of course. Married men who are in relationships with women for 2, 5, 10 years. Women waiting almost their whole lifetime for their married boyfriend to leave their wife. And these married men not doing it. Some women even have children with married men and they still don't leave their wife. Yes, we hear these horrible stories, but those stories don't concern us because our married boyfriend is different. He's different. He really loves us. We have a relationship. He's not like those other married men who are just using the woman. Just, playing her around, wasting her time. Yours is different. He really loves you and he really is going to leave his wife for you. What do we know about the wife? Really, nothing, because we've never met her, of course. We haven't talked to her. We haven't even seen her in a photo. We just know he's married. We know he has a wife. And we don't feel guilty about dating this married man because he has told us he's miserable. He's miserable. He's unhappy. He's not feeling love. His wife doesn't understand him. So we are happy to give him love. Love that his wife isn't giving him. He's a good man married to this horrible woman. This mean, nasty, evil woman who is just making his life a nightmare. And now we found each other. Well, actually, he found you because Mr. Mary found you. He searched through tons of women and he found you. You who are able, willing, free, have decided to have a relationship with a married man. Because it's not easy, my darlings. Not easy. I, for one, have never had a relationship with a married man. Never dated one. Never had any kind of involvement whatsoever with a married man. Never. But I'm not here to judge you. I'm just here to tell you the facts. What I know, what I've learned, what I've seen. So this wife of his is making his life miserable. She's mean to him. She doesn't understand him anymore. She changed. He's the same loving, wonderful person, but she's changed. She's not the woman that he married. She's a totally different person and he just doesn't get along with her anymore. Doesn't get along with her anymore. Have nothing more in common. And that's why he decided to look for someone else, someone to make him happy. And he found you. You make him happy. You make him happy. He found you and he's telling you he loves you. He wants to spend every minute of the day with you. And every time he can, he robs hours, days, weekends, maybe even a week to be with you, the woman he loves. This wonderful man that you found. He's not a cheater. No, he's not a cheater. Yes, he's cheating on his wife, but she deserves it because she's making him miserable. She deserves to be cheated on. You don't feel any kind of guilt for that woman. Even though you know that while he's with you, whining, dining, beautiful weekends together, she's obviously home. Alone, waiting for him. Yes. She believes to be married, maybe even believes to be happily married, but she's not. Because her husband is with you. Her husband doesn't love her anymore. Her husband loves you. Unfortunately, she doesn't know that. No one has informed her that her husband doesn't love her anymore. No one has informed her that her husband has another woman. But my question is, my darling ladies, your wonderful boyfriend, your wonderful married boyfriend, who's living with this horrible woman who doesn't understand him, nagging him is evil, treating him bad, making him feel worthless, doesn't even want to go home because he says as soon as he opens the door, there she is with a long face, ready to jump on him and nag him and complain. So my question is, why is he still living with this woman? Why is he still living with this horrible, mean, evil woman? Why has he not filed for divorce? What's the reason? He's unhappy. He's miserable. He loves you. So why is he still married? That's the question. Why is your wonderful married boyfriend still married? Perhaps because your married boyfriend is not so miserable. Have you ever thought about that? Maybe he's not actually so miserable if he's still living in the same house with this woman. Maybe she's not actually nagging, evil, making him miserable. He's just bored with her. He doesn't like her anymore. He doesn't find her attractive. He wants something new. He wanted an adventure, and he found you. And you believe that he wants a relationship with you. Even though he already has a relationship. No, he's married. But you believe he wants a relationship with you. You believe when he tells you, I'm leaving my wife for you. I'm going to leave her. I'm going to file for divorce. Just a matter of time. I want to be with you. We're going to be together. We're going to get married one day. So with you, my darling, it's going to be totally different. He's married now, married this woman, doesn't like her anymore. He's bored with her. She makes him miserable. Instead of working on this marriage, trying to do everything he can to make it work, to communicate, find out what he can do, that, it could be like it was in the beginning. Because he obviously was in love with her, put a ring on it, married her. What can he do to make it work, to make the marriage wonderful again? No, he didn't do that. He walked out the door and looked for someone else to make him happy. So why is it going to change when you guys are together? When you guys get married? First fight, first argument, things aren't going well. No marriage is perfect. Why do you think that when you two are married, he's not going to walk out the door and cheat on you? He cheated with you. Why do you think he's not going to cheat on you? I say a cheater is a cheater. They don't change. They get worse. I do not believe cheaters stop cheating. He's a married man cheating on his wife. He's going to cheat on every woman that he's in a relationship with, because that's who he is. That's my opinion of the married man, of a man who cheats. Instead of working on the relationship, fighting for it, communicating, they just go out and find someone else. Instead of saying, what does work in this relationship with my wife? All they're thinking about is what doesn't work. And so now they're with you. And you believe they're the man for you, the new man in your life, Mr. Married. Everything's going to be different with you. You're better than that woman. 10 times better than that woman he married. What he's doing to her, cheating on her, leaving her home alone, waiting by the phone, waiting for him to come home, that's not going to happen to you. Well, I believe, my darlings, it is going to happen to you. He is the same man. He is not going to change. He's probably going to be worse, because you met him in this situation. You met him while he was married, so he knows you are a woman who accepts to have a relationship with a married man. It's not going to begin in a positive way. It's already beginning in a negative way because he left his wife for you. That is, if he does leave his wife. How many leave their wives? I know we're hanging on to that, story. We hear about the man who left his wife or his mistress, left his wife, they got married and living happily ever after. It does happen. But it's rare. Very rare. Because the married man is happy just the way things are. That's what you have to realize. That's what you have to be aware of. He's happy just the way things are. Being married to his wife, who he may not love anymore, but he may still love. Going home to his wonderful home where everything is, in place. He knows where everything is. The woman that he's known for years. His family, friends know about his wife. They go out together with other friends. And then he found you. He wants the adventure. He wants something new. But if he's so miserable, my darling ladies, he would get a divorce. He would get a divorce. Remember that. If he's so miserable living with that woman, he would be divorced. He's not divorced because he doesn't want a divorce. He doesn't want a divorce. He has a wonderful wife home, and now he's found you. Beware, my darling ladies. Beware. Because what plans do you really have together? Have you found an apartment together? Have you met any of his friends? Has he talked to you about the lawyer that he's going to represent him in the divorce? Where are the signs that he's actually going to leave her for you? Beware. Beware of the manipulating, lying, cheating married man. He is going to treat you exactly like he treated her. Ciao for now, my darling ladies. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up, share with your friends who are dating or in a relationship with a married man. And I'll talk to you soon. Remember, the only happiness the married man is interested in is his. Not his wife, obviously, because he's cheating on her, leaving her home alone. But not even you. Because if he really loved you, he wouldn't put you in this situation. He would be divorced. He would be divorced and have a relationship with you. Mwah. Love you. Thank you for subscribing. Please subscribe to my channel. Let me help my channel grow. Check out my other videos. 7 Reasons Never to Date a Married Man. And Dating a Married Man. Do this and he's yours. Talk to you soon. Mwah.